if it was mine. Hi there, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and in today's clip, it's a very exciting one that I was not sure. I was actually not aware I'm gonna film it this soon. I did actually, you probably know by the title, I'm gonna review the Bloodless palette, and I did not think I would do so because it's not mine. My friend was very lovely to borrow it to me so I can test it out and have a review on my YouTube channel about it. I was very drawn to it, but I decided to be a mature, an adult, and not spend again money on a palette that I don't necessarily need. Like if you would ask me, I could pretty much need every single piece of makeup I would see in front of me because I am that into makeup. I decided to save a bit of a coin, and my friend is helping me out to maybe even decide whether this is worth my coin or not. So my friend was crazy enough to even bring me the packaging. Well, I guess it was easier to transport, so I can definitely see the packaging. To be completely honest, I never keep packaging. I know. Even with Jeffree Star's palette, I recycle it. This, if it was mine, probably after this video would be straight into the trash. Recycling trash. This is actually the palette. This is shocking as a first impression when it comes to the packaging. Seriously, I thought it's gonna be much bigger. Everybody complained, not necessarily everybody, but definitely some of those nails complained that this is not travel friendly, that it's big, that it's bulky, and you know what? I don't think so. Compared to the Blood Sugar, the Blue Blood, and the Conspiracy palette, I necessarily don't find this any more inconvenient than those ones. Actually, it's more flat and is definitely around the size of my head, pretty much. I thought it's gonna be much bigger. So let's just see the inside. It has a very stunning opening. So this is how it looks like. I'm trying to not show the mirror just because the ring light is in front of me and I don't want to blind you. I actually swatched it, like I just could not help myself not to dig my fingers into it the first time I've seen it. I'm also gonna swatch all of the shades at the end of this video, so if you wanna see exactly when I swatch them, I always leave in the description down below because I know sometimes people just wanna see the swatches and I'm okay with that, so might as well be kind enough to direct you straight forward to that. If you wanna see how I apply it on my eyes, then you definitely have to watch all of it. So I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with the Catrice Camouflage Concealer. I always prime my eyes with this bad boy, so might as well just do the same drill. So we're gonna keep the usual. I'm actually gonna do two different eyes. That's a classic for my testing videos, eyeshadows, so we are doing the same thing. So I'm actually gonna start with shade Scandal Water on my right eye, might as well, and Vivid Mood on the left of my eye. Both of them I'm gonna place in the crease. So I did not set the base. This is actually quite interesting. It's definitely picking up some kind of a bluish undertone, which I'm so here for it. This is an actual very unique shade that I definitely can say I don't have this in my collection. It blends out super smoothly, no issues whatsoever. I personally am always using a tacky base, especially with Jeffree Star's eyeshadow formula. I personally feel it works just stunning. Same thing with Vivid Mood, it just blends out smoothly. The pigment is there, it's just a very stunning shade, and it's much purpley than the other one, but both of them, they seem a very nice formula, blendable, pigmented. Let's just jump into the next ones. Now I want to try out Dungeon and Vile Serpent. I think I'm gonna try to blend out the edges of this eye, like of the eyes. These are the two kind of like darker, very darker shades, so that's why I decided to use the two of them. Okay, I know it doesn't look that pigmented, but I did tap off the excess next to me because I'm scared I'm gonna F it up, and see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't wanna F it up, so that's why I'm like... Okay, so Dungeon actually blends out beautifully into Vivid Mood. I personally tried not to put too much of it to a point where it will be quite dark. Right, now we're gonna jump into Vile Serpent. This makes me think of Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter, I swear, this shade. I was actually much more scared of Vile Serpent. I don't know why, but I thought it's not gonna blend out nicely, and I was definitely wrong. It blends out super smoothly into Scandal Water. It looks stunning. It actually complements very nicely that shade, and I think it really works out. I think I love how my eyes are looking so far. I'm gonna jump into Blood Queen and Royal Pain. Monarchy, I'm gonna put it actually here, and Royal Pain on the other side, because I feel on my left eye there's too much purple going on. So I wanna switch it a bit on the pinker side, and I'm just gonna place them at the end of the lid. Ooh, that is actually quite bright and pigmented. I said I'm gonna put Royal Pain on my left eye because there's too much purple going on that I would not put Blood Queen. Guess was stupid enough to forget just 1 second later. So we're just gonna put Monarchy on this side. Yeah, this definitely gives me some cremated vibes. It's quite cool toned. I did not try the palette in itself in real life, but the friend who actually borrowed me Bloodless, she purchased herself that palette, and guess who's gonna see it when I'm gonna go this weekend to give this bad boy back to her. So since I did not use Blood Queen, I actually want to use it. So I'm gonna go with Blood Queen this time and High King, actually at the very tip of the eyes with a very tiny small detailing brush. I really want to use Beauty Sleep, Sworn Enemy, Pink Magic, and Wet Jewel. Even the Take the Crown, I want to use them all, alright? Even Executioner and Bleeding Heart looks nice, but to be quite completely honest with you, it's not necessarily a shade that made me scream. I'm gonna use a Sworn Enemy on this eye. The shade is stunning, but I have a hard time picking it up. I'm gonna try with my finger just because. Yeah, nah, this is the finish. Like it's shimmery, but it's not blinding as I would have wished. So we are doing the setting spray trick. I'm gonna take some setting spray. I'm taking firstly the product on my brush. I don't like spraying the brush first and taking the product after, especially because this is not my palette. But I do the same thing with my palette in general. That's my brush. I took a bit on my finger, like it's an okay shade, but so yeah, not necessarily obsessed with it. It's a nice shade, but I don't see having a hard time finding this type of shade in other palettes. I want to go now in shade Wet Jewel, and I'm very excited. I want to test that one out. Alright, I'm seeing the glitter specks. Oh my god, exciting. I'm gonna try again with setting spray, so I'm taking some product on the brush. Because it has a lot of glitter, that way it's gonna stick. Oh yes, here we go. Oh my god. It works much nicer with a setting spray. Because the reason why I'm so afraid to pack a punch on the brush is also because it's gonna have a lot of fallout. And if you're doing that, you're gonna be full of glitter. And I mean, if you're going for that vibes, I'm not gonna say it's not cute because I love glitter actually, so I really love that formula. It is very glittery, like it's just, but it's so finely milled. Like I'm very shocked because I really love this formula. Jeffree has a formula in Blue Blood of glitter pressed kind of a thing, but that's a bit more greedy. This is not. This is very fine. I'm so here for it. And this is the shade that I've been the most impressed because it's a duochromatic shade. It actually looks golden. I don't know if you can see. And swatching it, I hope you can see it has purple undertones into it. So since I don't want to waste any product whatsoever, I'm just gonna use my finger to place it there. Very beautiful shade. I actually wished I did not place that royal paint because I was hoping for the purpliness into it, but seeing how it performs on top of that, I can definitely sense that, you know, if you want a very light goldeny shade, Beauty Slip can perform as such on at least this bad boy. Oh yeah, I can see the purple into it. No, oh yeah. No, it's because I have the ring light in front of me. When it hits the light, it looks golden, and when I do this, it looks purple. I don't know if you can see. Of course, we're gonna use Pink Magic. The second shade that is pretty much the same formula as with Jewel. This is much more insane than the other one. Oh my god! Stop it. I don't necessarily feel Pink Magic works on this eye. However, the actual shade is stunning. It just is very mesmerizing. I love that formula. I really love that formula that Jeffree brought up into this palette. But what I'm gonna do is actually literally take the crown and place it on top of Pink Magic because I don't necessarily like the combination of that shade. I'm gonna use Violet Serpent and Dungeon underneath my eye on the eyes I've used those shades. And since I should take advantage of this palette, I'm actually gonna take Executioner, the black shade, and try to mimic a liner. Let's see if I'm gonna fail. So, I really like this. I can use Executioner as an eyeliner. However, don't expect the glitter specks, the pink glitter specks into it. They're gonna show up properly. I can see them. They are coming together with the actual black shade. However, I feel Executioner is going to be a kind of a shade where you have to pack because if you're trying to blend it out, the glitter is gonna fly away properly. Obviously, I did not try it, but I feel that's the vibes I'm getting with. I see the glitter specks, but not as much, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go off camera, put some fake lashes on, and we're gonna jump in straight into the swatching part. Hi, we are closer. So we are gonna start swatching this bad boy. My hand hurts me very badly. But we swatched all of them onto one hand. They are unfortunately not showing as beautiful as they are in reality. The first shade, Your Majesty, is pretty much the only one that I'm not necessarily, you know, I wish there was something else. But at the same time, I see myself reaching out for it for setting down my base. Sometimes I do set my base. It's very rare actually with Jeffree's eyeshadow palettes. I'm out of focus, sorry. But sometimes I do use them. So when it's out of focus, you can pretty much see the glitters and how blinding they are. There are a few shades like more on the satin side. So this one, for example, Betrayal. The red one, which is Bleeding Hearts. Let's gather our final thoughts. My final thoughts, obviously. This is £55. Jeffree's eyeshadow palettes are not the cheapest by any freaking means. At the same time, you have to be aware you're paying for the packaging as well. The packaging serves me really bougie vibes because literally this is velvet. Like, it just feels amazing to the touch. At the same time, not impossible to travel with. I do see myself reaching out for it to travel when I go back to Romania if it was mine. I don't think I would be hesitant to actually get this. I actually see myself buying this one in the future because it really does have loads of purples into it. And I don't have that many purples, to be completely honest with you. Thinking about it right now, I don't have this many purples into my collection. So obviously this is a first impression. I unfortunately only have this palette for only 1 week, but I think that's gonna change. That's gonna change as soon as possible because there's so many purple shades into it. I'm obsessed. So without further ado, I'm gonna finish this video. I hope by any means this video was useful and relevant to you and you enjoyed the time here on my channel. And if you're not subscribed, as the majority of people apparently are, like there are plenty of people who are watching my video clips and are not subscribed, so make sure you are hitting the subscribe button, or if you're not so sure, check the next video so you can see for yourself whether it's worth subscribing or not. But I would definitely say it's worth it. I upload every single week at least a video, so I'm consistent. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll hopefully see you within the next video. Bye bye.